You're watching complete team coverage of Google I/O 2011 from the Droid Guy. Brought to you by Millennial Media.
Back then, the most popular handset was a clamshell phone, and most clamshell phones had a secondary display on them. And so we started thinking, why did handset guys throw that secondary display on there? And the answer was pretty simple. It was convenience. But what they were saving us from was having to do this. So that was sort of the first down point. The second one was, in 2004, Bluetooth headsets were really starting to become widespread. And inevitably, we saw people who received calls wearing a Bluetooth headset do this. Reach into their pocket, they first want to see who's calling, then they take the call. And that's when those two data points added up. We said, why don't we take that secondary display and put it where it really belongs, which is on a watch. You know, a watch has been around for a long time, and we are enthusiastically biased about this. I mean, we're in the watch business, but it's our belief that it's still the world's greatest glanceable display, providing what you put on it can be consumed in a glance. And things like alerts and notifications, which are increasingly part of the modern mobile experience. This is almost an effortless way to decide, do I need to reach into my pocket versus reach into my pocket maybe 100 times a day. That's sort of the
so you can actually just look at your watch and work out how many emails.
I feel a vibration. First of all, there's a vibrating motor inside of it.
Yeah.
It's Bluetooth connected. So someone sends me an email, someone wants to friend me on Facebook, whatever. I feel an alert on my wrist. I glance at it. Do I want to deal with that now? So that's sort of that's notification mode. We also sort of envision it having sort of an active idle mode, like a phone, where in this particular case, we're showing time, which is kept by the watch. We've got a web service that's periodically going out and figuring out what's the weather for a location we can designate. And the third is sort of a summary of the unread messages on my phone. So that's sort of the default mode of the watch. A notification comes in, I feel a vibration, the alert shows up. Some alerts, I might have to press a button to acknowledge and send it back. And a third mode would be an application mode, where I trigger an application that executes on the watch. Because I've got a pretty powerful CPU inside there. I've got ambient light sensor, I've got an accelerometer, a vibrating motor. So there's a number of different things we can do with it.
Google I/O 2011 coverage also brought to you by AndroidHomecoming.com, September 23rd through 25th in Mountain View, California.